Welcome back. So, on the 16th of February this year, Nogosilepe, a principal from Primrose Primary School in Germiston, was shot by a pupil. The grade 6 pupil shot Silepe in the stomach after he was reprimanded and told that his father would be called into the office due to his behavior. Silepe returned to work at that school last week after months of recovery. Well, we sat down with him to find out about that horrific day in February. Principal, thank you so much for giving us your time. Do show me around.
Yes, this is the passage where the incident happened. And apparently the boy was coming from my office looking for me. And I was in the bathroom. And I don't know whether to say fortunately or unfortunately, as I walk out of the bathroom, the boy was just walking out. But he had the footsteps. Then he turned back.
Right here?
Right here. Then I was standing here. Then I asked him to say, what do you want here? Because I said to you, you cannot come into the staff room. We are waiting for your parent. The boy didn't even utter a word. He just pulled a gun out. Then because it was a bit dark, because there was unplanned load shedding, I couldn't see whether the gun was a real gun or it was a toy gun. I kept on looking at him. Then I asked him again to say, what do you want in the office? Because you are not supposed to be in here. Then I can see him now pointing the gun at me. As he pointed the gun at me, he closed one eye. Then I started to think, yes, he was aiming at me, closing one eye. But I said, is it a real gun or a toy gun? Then when he started to put it on, I just heard it say, then I say, this is the real gun. Because you can hear, this is, the real gun. And the way he was aiming at me, after he set the gun on, I just began praying, because I can see that whatever I will say won't change his mind. He has concluded that he's going to shoot me. Then, all of a sudden, I just felt that I should dive this way. Then that's when the first bullet missed me on my shoulder. Then I hit the wall. When I tried to regain the balance, then the second bullet went through my stomach. Then I was on this floor.
You said you pretended to be dead when you hit the floor.
Yes, yeah. When I hit the floor, I saw him moving towards me. Then I realized that he wanted to shoot me at close range now. Then I was looking at him, and I pretended to be dead. And as he was walking, then he put the gun, the bullet ready again, and he came closer to me. I was lying on the floor. Then he pointed at me like this. At the same time, he was looking whether I'm moving, or, he wanted to see if I'm still alive or not. Then he looked at me. He wanted to pull a trigger again. But at that time, I was praying to say, God, just save my life. Then after praying, then the boy just turned and walked away. And what surprises me is that, you see, if, a child of that age, after pulling, shooting twice, he should feel afraid.
He wasn't.
He wasn't. You can see it's something that he used you know,
You say, Principal, that he came to shoot 2 other teachers.
yes. He came to shoot the deputy as well as the class teacher. And when they were there in the quad, he wanted to shoot them, but his friend was holding him with, a jersey to say, not now. Now, the HOD had them when the other boy said, not now. Then he did not know what they were talking about, only to find that at that time, he wanted to shoot the 2 people, the deputy and the class teacher. But the other boy stopped him from shooting. Now, he realized that because he couldn't start that way, he thought of coming to start with me in the office before he goes back. Because, I said to myself, I need to save my colleagues. Because after he moved out, I thought maybe he's going to continue with his work to shoot others. Then once he went out of the staff room door, then I cried for help. Then one of the administrators came running. I said, please, just use the intercom. Tell all the people to lock all the doors because I've just been shot by Elena. So as he was approaching towards the classrooms, he heard the intercom saying, please lock all the doors, whatever. There is a boy who's having a gun who just shot the principal. Then he just turned and he jumped the fence and he started running away. And as he ran out, he was seen by these transporters who were packing outside. Because they had a gunshot inside, they quickly figure out that it's this boy because he was still holding a gun like this.
In the street?
Yes. They realized that this is the boy who was shooting in the office. Then they start chasing the boy. And the security company joined.
Sure.
And that's how we got arrested.
What does it feel like to walk down these passages again on a daily basis?